So you may be one of the millions and millions of people who are suffering from constipation. So terrible. Well, in this video today, I'll explain exactly why you are constipated. And at the very end of the video, I'll give you my tips on what you can do today, yes, today, to help out with your constipation. Guys, if you're stuck, let me help you get unstuck. Let's talk about poop. Howdy y'all, Dr. Samir here, aka your poop guru, trying to give you the best tips and tricks to help out with your health. If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you haven't, for goodness sake, don't forget to subscribe to a weekly newsletter where you can get great tips and tricks just like in this video. Constipation. What a literal pain in the butt. This can cause so many other symptoms like bloating, feeling yucky, not feeling very good, or having a lot of abdominal pain. And constipation tends to be the root cause for a lot of gut issues that you may be having. In this video, let's talk about exactly why you may be constipated. Number one is diet. Guys, if you are eating a shitty diet, you're gonna crap a shitty way too. That's just the way it is. Diet plays a significant role when it comes to bowel issues, and it can really play a role when it comes to constipation as well. If you don't eat good, you're not gonna poop very good. And I will tell you, if you eat better, you can get things going and allow things to pass through a lot easier. And one of the ways you're having a crappy diet is, number two, having a diet that's low in fiber. Fiber is the backbone for our gut and our gut microbiome as well. It acts as a nutrient, the superpower to get your bugs happy and healthy and to get your bowels moving. A lot of us have a very low fiber diet because of the foods that we eat in the United States. This is not what I want you guys to do. You need to have a diet that's high in fiber, at least 25 or 40 grams of fiber per day. And man, this can be hard to do. One of the best and easy ways you can do this is to have a diet that's high in a lot of diverse plants. A diverse array of plants is going to be the number one way you can improve your gut microbiome, get your gut feeling better, and to help out with constipation. It has a lot of fiber, a lot of prebiotics in them to hopefully move things through, allow things to pass through a lot easier and more effectively, and to help out with constipation. The third reason of why you're constipated is that you may have a diet that's low in prebiotics. Now, I just spoke about that about 2 minutes ago, but let's go into this in more detail. Prebiotics are natural foods that help out with the gut microbiome that you have. Your gut microbiome is different from my gut microbiome. Just like our fingerprints are very unique to us, same thing with our gut microbiome. And so what we want to do is find some way to replenish or enhance what is going on naturally inside of us. Prebiotics are one of the best ways you can do this. In this section of what you need to do to help out with your gut health, diet plays a role, environment plays a role, and prebiotics play a huge role. Probiotics, a little bit down the road. So many people focus on that, but prebiotics is where the money is at. And what you want to do is you want to try to get the best natural prebiotics inside your body. The best way to have this is to have a diet that's high in vegetables and plants. These have natural prebiotic fibers to improve your gut microbiome, and it's easy, and it's one way to get healthier inside your GI tract. Number four is that you actually may be suffering from a condition called Irritable Bowel Syndrome, or IBS. IBS is such a common disease. So many people have this, yet they don't realize that this is causing their gut issues. It's such a common problem to have. And there are three main types of irritable bowel syndrome: IBS-D, IBS-C, and IBS-M. If you're watching this video, most likely you have IBS-C for constipation or IBS-M mix. And this is a very common reason why you may be constipated. Another reason is called pelvic floor dysfunction. Say what? Yes, this is a kind of a crazy term, but in essence, your butt is too tight. Your sphincter can't move. You have a very tight bottom. You're anally retentive. These are all terms for pelvic floor dysfunction. Now, you may know you're suffering from this if you're having feelings of incomplete evacuation. You have to strain, you have to push really hard, little droplets come out. You don't have very good bowel movements with that. This is a very common reason why you're constipated. And it's like having a cap on a toothpaste. No matter how much you squeeze, nothing is going to come out unless we actually help change the muscles of the rectum. A very common reason why you may be having constipation. And then lastly, lifestyle issues. Our life and the way we approach our life can play a significant role in the way our gut acts. So for example, if you don't heed the call of nature when you need to go, you're going to continue to be constipated. If you don't exercise exercise or go for a walk or just do some jogging, move around, you're going to be more sluggish in your bowels as well. These things do play a role when it comes to constipation. All right, now that we talked about the causes of constipation, what can you do today to get it fixed? Number one, I typically recommend magnesium for my patients. Magnesium acts as a gut relaxant to help relax the gut, but also help to move things along as well. Sometimes magnesium citrate or other magnesium pills can work. It doesn't matter to me which one you typically use. Find one that you can get over the counter, ask your healthcare provider about it, and try to use it at night. I would start off one per night and then titrate up until you can get good bowel movements. And the added benefit of taking magnesium at night is that it helps you to sleep and it helps you to relax. Number two, try adding some coffee. Coffee acts as a natural stimulant for your GI tract. It moves things along. It wakes you up. It gets your colon jacked up and ready to go. And this will allow you to have effective bowel movements. This is one of the reasons why when you have coffee in the morning, you can take a dump. Hey, if you're getting value from this video, I'd appreciate a smash on that like button and a comment down below. Number three, add some fiber. Maybe add some psyllium husk to that coffee that you're drinking. Maybe add some benda fiber to that. Or maybe you want to try some prunes. Prunes have a lot of fiber in them, but not only that, they have a sugar called sorbitol. And that sorbitol actually has a laxative effect to make you poop better. Now, sometimes you may need about 14 prunes per day, but that's okay. That's better than being constipated. And then also consider adding Miralax. So Miralax has been used for such a long time. There's so many myths when it comes to Miralax, but I can tell you it's generally a very safe medication to take. You won't get used to it. Your colon won't become lazy or anything like that. In fact, if you want to add that Miralax to your coffee, it can get you going. And then lastly, the best thing, the number one thing, numero uno thing you can do to help out with some of the changes with constipation is to get a change in your diet. Try to incorporate more plants, have a plant-based diet, have a diverse array of plants. There's so many benefits with doing this. You get prebiotic fibers, you get things going. You improve your heart health, you improve your colon health, and you make it more likely that you can have a good bowel movement. I can tell you, the patients that I put on a plant-based diet, we eliminate red meat, we try to eliminate all the meats that we can, we enhance the amount of vegetables, get a diverse array of plants. This will help out with their bowel habits. Now, for you guys who wait to the end, I'm going to give you a bonus couple of tips. When should you go see a GI doctor? All right, here are my recommendations of when you need to see a doctor if you're suffering from constipation. Number one, if you have a new change to constipation over the age of 45. This is what I call a warning sign, meaning this is something that's worrisome, that should not be there, and could be a sign of cancer. It needs to be evaluated. Number two, you try all the normal things I talked about in my videos, but you still cannot get the problem fixed. Come see one of us. We can help you out with that. There are things that we can do to make it easier for you to poo. Oh, made a rhyme. I love it. I love it. Yes, I'm here for you guys. Number three, you have blood in the stool. It does not matter what you think the cause is. Blood is never normal. It should not be ignored. This is something that needs to be investigated thoroughly. Number four, you have unintentional weight loss. You just are losing weight. You don't understand why. This is another sign of something bad going on. And then lastly, you have a change in the consistency of your bowels. Maybe it's now pencil thin. Maybe it's more changing the shape. Maybe it used to be a big old lumpy sausage, but now it's kind of a squiggly line or squiggly worm. That is something that should not be ignored, but needs to be investigated. Guys, I want to thank you for watching this video. My question today for you, what tips do you have to help out with constipation? I'd love to hear down below. But if you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button. Like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to subscribe to a weekly newsletter where you can get great tips and tricks just like this video. I want to thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a happy and healthy day. Take care, everyone. Bye, everybody. Poop well.